Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Jurassic World Evolution. This is episode 15, and right off the bat, I'm going to apologize to the people who enjoy the building-heavy episodes, because I did some modifications to Isla Pena, and it ended up being a lot more than I intended it to, so I apologize for that. I wasn't really planning to do as much changing as I did, but I'll go over the changes here and try to avoid doing that next time. But yeah, I kind of had to shuffle everything around because we have to maximize efficiency on space. So you can see here, instead of just having a hotel now, I actually have a hotel, toy shop, restaurant, storm defense station, emergency shelter. So, you know, I can actually fulfill all the needs here. I also redid most of the monorail, so this part's still the same because you can't really do much in this tiny little area. But you can see here, I looped up around there to provide all that space to build, hopefully, another hotel, and then went down instead this time so that I could also free up this area around the ACU, which I shifted upward a little bit. And I built a viewing platform since, you know, this is a fairly long enclosure once it's complete, as well as separating it so that we can do the two mission dinosaurs. And then over here, I didn't do too much. I moved the monorail a little bit forward, so that I could, again, maybe build something next to it, as well as just tightened up this area a little bit. But otherwise, it's pretty much the same layout. Okay, so let's go back and accept our security mission.
Get with it. We still need that new stock hatched and ready to go.
You can see I've got these guys all ready to be released, so we're going to do them one at a time.
These particular specimens will be for export and used on assignment. So they need to be the best we can create.
Export? Well, isn't that just insanity? Don't they already have their hands full watching them on these islands?
You've closed out that contract and met the objectives. Best outcome possible.
And that was also a mission. However, you can see here, I unlocked everything for security, including the Suchomimus. So we don't have to deal with security missions anymore, and I'll have to start working on the other divisions so they stop sabotaging me. And I don't think I can lose a mission by losing reputation, so I don't have to worry about that. But I think I'm still researching. Yeah, okay, so the Suchomimus is still being researched, and then I can start digging it up. I can't believe that we're almost at 4 stars already, and I've barely done anything with this park. Alright, so I want a contract from one of the other divisions.
Contracts are the bread and butter of our work. And who doesn't like more?
It's a shitty one. I'm not making Myosaurs. I need too many for a pack. So we'll wait until this is done. Money is not really a problem since I've been doing, you know, fossil expeditions. Plus, I'm actually making money with this layout. Profit per minute is 300,000, so money shouldn't be a problem on this island anymore. Okay, you are tranked, so the Metriacanthosaurus is going to go just up here.
Asset collection request.
These are not going to be very good enclosures for them, but again, I don't think I need to keep them too happy. So I'll wait until he's in the air before I release the other one so that he doesn't kill him. Her. I actually didn't know they could kill sleeping dinosaurs. It seemed like they usually ignored them when they were tranked, so I wasn't sure about that. Really? He got a disease as he's coming out? I can see the icon. Instant infection. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to medicate him first, because if I transport him and he dies from the disease before he gets there, that's not gonna do me much good for completing this mission, and I'll have to wait on these dinosaurs again. Or just load my save. Oh, storm. Is it? No, it looks like there's no twister again. I also went around and just kind of fluffed out some of the empty areas with trees, since I realized I had just always left them empty. Alright, so you are not diseased. Just making sure there's no twister. I don't know if there won't be one because of my storm defense. I don't really know what the storm defense does other than cause your buildings not to get damaged. Like, I don't know if, again, it stops the dinosaurs from becoming angry and uncomfortable. Their comfort's going down, so I guess it was still affecting them.
Asset has been transported.
Alright, so now we got Suchomimus, so that'll give us another big carnivore, which we probably won't be able to do anything with until the next island. Now let's start digging for it. Sadly, there seems to be only one spot, so I can't, like, you can't put multiple dig teams on it. I suppose I should start farming money just in case I need it on Isla Sorna, since pretty much all of my genomes are complete, except for, like, no, even Centaurosaurus is complete. Yeah, I think I've got everything maxed out pretty much right now. But once we get to Sorna, it'll unlock a bunch more dinosaurs, since there's still, you know, something like 20 or so in the list that are not unlocked. Whatever, just send them out there. Okay, so you're tranked. Move you into here.
Asset to be collected.
So I think once we're done with this mission, I'm going to try putting Indominus into this area. I mean, I'm going to get rid of the wall and switch this out with electrified concrete. That way, if she breaks out, the ASU is literally right there and they can trank her immediately, hopefully. But I kind of want to see how that works out. It might not even be a big enough enclosure. Okay, so now that you're in the air, you can release the T-Rex. Sure.
Set transportation in progress.
In fact, let's take 2 contracts for
Business
entertainment.
is good, but it can always be better. Consider this contract.
Perhaps you will succeed where others before you have failed. But as you learn, so do they. Their survival depends
Dinosaur
on it.
threat.
And, of course, so does yours.
Oh, weird. You can't get out, can you? Oh, okay. They can just walk around that. Huh. Can he get around that? He looks like he really wants... Oh. Alright, so... Turns out, whatever I learned last time did not actually turn out to be true. So, the wall has failed me. Thanks, wall. Alright, so this is a problem. We're just gonna...
I'd work with you anytime.
You're gonna be a nice boy, right? Girl? Dinosaur? I mean, it's a danger to guess, but it's also not rampaging right now, so... In fact, it appears to be running back into its enclosure. Well, that worked out. Unfortunately...
Heading to collect the asset.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, it means that this is not gonna keep them separated. Okay, I don't think they can get out on the hillside. But maybe I should,
Asset has been collected.
maybe I should build a wall just in case. Okay, I think that should keep him in this time. Ceratosaur is working. So I haven't completed the mission because I guess they're not all enclosed right now. Yeah, see, it's not a big enough thing, but
These particular specimens will be for export and used on assignment. So they need to be the best we can create.
Export?
you already said that.
Well, isn't that just insanity? Don't they already have their hands full watching them on these islands?
Poor little test Gallimimus didn't stand a chance. It's okay though, because it turns out, like I kind of figured, I don't even have to keep hold of these things. I can just sell them. In fact, I have to sell them. I really need to... The problem is these all use power, and power is so limited on this island. But since I can't just buy multiple ACU teams, it's more important to be able to stack up tasks.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Alright, so let's get these guys sold. Also, let's get that contract. I don't think I ever got the pop-up again.
Take this contract. It's a good one for both of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. Warning. Sabotage in progress.
Shut down the power stations. Well, that's not a big deal. Especially since it's just down the road from the ranger station.
Repair reported. Commencing asset transit.
This area looks really lit up. I did actually turn up the brightness a little bit because, you know, this island's dark.
Repair underway.
And it was looking very dark in the post video. But I think it helps. Alright. So let's get these other guys out of here. I wish the icon could appear through the bushes. There seems to be like no reason it shouldn't.
Asset collection request received.
Okay, send you away. And there's the Rex.
Collecting asset. Proceeding to defeater now.
Now I'm wondering, can I just replace a wall? Or would I have to rebuild this whole gate if I wanted to switch to electrified? Yeah, no, it seems like I would have to just rebuild it if I wanted to make this into a more secure enclosure with electrified concrete. Let's do a little test here.
Asset transportation underway.
So I shouldn't need to remove the existing
Transit has
buildings.
commenced.
Lambert here. Nice work getting that done. I've had word where to receive our animals back in staggered shipments, delivered to the island in intervals. Dr.
Oh.
Wu has reported that some may be diseased or in less than ideal condition. Let's get on this.
Okay,
Bring these
so
animals back up to our standards.
we're not
We'll
quite
need to do this
done
before
yet.
they can be reintroduced to the island.
Get this done without asking too many questions. And by too many questions, I mean any questions at all. How and why we do what we do is above your pay grade. Well, that should be clear to you by now.
Don't I run all of these islands? Aren't I like the general director? Oops, I hit escape. The other problem is that this is going to use a lot of power, isn't it? Well, it's a good thing I didn't immediately try to make any other dinosaurs, considering we have to get these guys back. I don't know what this weird default direction it seems to want to put these fences in. So I'm thinking, rather than just putting the Indominus over in the other one, why not just put her in here? Alright. This fence is now electrified, and I guess that's all I'm doing is sitting here waiting for dinosaurs. Alright, so let's hold on to all of our big money items. Start extracting our Sushiminus. Do that, and I guess we should grab some more contracts while we wait.
This opportunity is too good to miss. So, don't.
How can all these wondrous exhibits not be worth a little risk? Or more than a little? It's why we get on a plane, right? You know, it can't possibly happen to us, we tell ourselves. It's funny how the ones that it does happen to tell themselves the same thing.
This enclosure is such a mess, but again, we'll be getting rid of the dinky extra wall once I get a chance to. Alright, so how am I doing? Poor variety of dinosaurs. Fair point. I wonder if that went down after the Gallimimus died. So we've got the Hyongosaurus, we've got the Chasmosaurus, we've got the Pachycephalosaurus and the Torosaurus. They still have some room for population. What about you? They have less room. Let's see. Ideal population is 3 to 10. And how many do I got in here? 6 right now? 7. So I could put 3 more dinosaurs in there. And Chasmosaurus 3 to 11. What about... I think Hyongosaurus is actually, yeah, more forgiving. 1 to 13. Oh, that's the social group is 1 to 13, so... So I got 7 in there. So I could put another species in there. It just has to be something that is tolerable of neighbors. Which, I'm going to say the Centausaurus is probably a good option there. I've been meaning to make one for a while. Alright, T-Rex is coming in. At least it doesn't just, like, dump it into a random enclosure. That would really suck.
En route to collect the asset.
And she's got a disease coming in. So, like, where exactly did they deploy these dinosaurs to? Because it kind of sounds like they put them in a battlefield.
Opportunity has presented itself.
Not yet. I know turning her down means she's going to keep sabotaging my power plant. I'm still waiting for us to get the sabotage event that I got off screen, where all of the gates in the park open, because that one is actually pretty fun. Because, like, having the power go off isn't really a big deal. It's not like the dinosaurs even really know that the power is off, and will, like...
Delivery complete.
We'll try to break out.
Confirming task.
I'm not telling you to take this next contract, but only a fool would pass up this deal.
This would be a good one, except I don't have a good place to put a ceratosaur right now. Alright, so let's see. Where's the Centausaurus? Either Centausaurus or Archaeonithomimus, I think, would be a good thing to put in there with those guys. Because they're both things I haven't made yet, and are decently cool. I'm not seeing... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I'm not seeing it. Probably gonna need a couple of these. If they're anything like the Parasaurolophus.
I wasn't sure about this one, but you delivered.
Also kind of bullshit that the ranger teams can shoot and drive at the same time, but you can't do that.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
We're trying to build trust here. Denying your dinos water does the opposite.
I guess I interrupted it from its meal by, or its water by driving up to it. She'll be alright. Or she'll just stare at the water. Alright, so now this ceratosaur. Which is probably also going to need its needs fulfilled.
Picking up asset.
Should probably put a gate into the other one there. Alright. So, try to multitask here and get a hotel put in. Terrain constraints? Oh, come on. This would be like the perfect place for a hotel, is right in that curve of the monorail.
Asset delivered.
Like, the terrain is mostly flat here. Can't really do anything about this hill, though. Not a shelter, I need... Like, terrain constraints is such a lazy reason for it not to work. Like, I still don't really know what terrain constraints entails, as opposed to, like, obstructed. Can I put it on this side at least? I feel like it looks better on this side than the other side. Like, I could put it in the middle, but that's kind of a waste of space when I need to build the other stuff for it. Alright.
En route to pick up the asset.
So the ceratosaur is doing alright. It's not the most comfortable, but it just has to stay alright long enough for me to get this thing's needs dealt with.
Way to go! Isla Pena's entertainment division is on top because of you. Those kind of results get noticed and rewarded. Nice job.
Everyone says Pena. Alright. Let's just get there before it even lands, so that we don't have to wait.
Asset delivered. Approaching asset.
I was gonna let it eat first so that it doesn't run away.
Contact made.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Yeah, you guys might want to close that gate. The driver is always so indifferent. She's just like, whatever. I'm invincible in this Jeep. Okay, now I just gotta wait for him to drink. That Ranger Team 2.
Resupply request acknowledged.
Alright, so we unlock the bar. Oop. Entertainment mission, or mission complete. I still want to say Gigantosaurus, but it's
Let's
Giganotosaurus.
check the box on this one.
Giganotosaurus?
You did well.
I have to
which
look
is what
that
was
up.
required.
Interesting report I've just read. Seems some of the dinosaurs suffered unnatural injuries. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Nope.
Adding task. Acknowledged.
Alright, let's get rid of these guys now.
Task received.
So let's not beat around the bush. Let's make a goddamn hybrid. Those little curly arms.
Oh, I like this one. A Centaurosaurus, a herbivore from China.
I don't think it is Centaurosaurus. I think it is just Centaurosaurus. You can't have the tau and the O sound coming from just an AO. And these should keep us at the limit instead of going over it. Alright, so sell,
Asset to be collected.
sell,
Asset.
and we'll demolish this wall. Because I don't think we need a complete fence here. I think this is actually good enough.
Asset being transported. Transporting asset.
But whatever, let's just complete it. It looks kind of weird to have like half a wall. Not the best looking enclosure, but it's a decent size, and I should be able to put some decent stuff in there. Fortunately, I can't bring the slope on that side down more. So I'm not sure what's going to go in there, since the Indominus is going to get the T-Rex's enclosure.
En route to pick up the asset.
Okay, so...
Confirmed.
Nope, not TRS. TSN. TRS. Trying to find the other Sintao.
Understood.
There we go. So move them over one enclosure. She's gonna take a while.
I've received an offer that will definitely...
Nope, not interested.
You're always looking for new challenges. And have I got...
They keep trying to give me Kentrosaurus, but Kentrosaurus I have to unlock from, I think, the Science Division. Oh, maybe not. Or I might need to hop over to Sorna. I should do that, just so that I have the extra dinosaurs unlocked and I can start working on the fossils. Now I can kind of juggle both islands as I go. So maybe we'll do that in a moment. Okay. Let's get this Suchomimus DNA up to usable levels. And of course the rest is just filler. So let's see, she's going to be incubating for a little while, and I have to decide what I want to put into this big area. Oh, we should have unlocked... There it is. I didn't see that there. There's our Giganotosaurus. That almost sounds a little better than what I was saying before. So we could get that, especially because with the big patch, the Gigantosaurus, I'm just going to keep saying Gigantosaurus, is actually bigger than it was, because it was kind of too small before, apparently.
En route to collect the asset. Collecting asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
Okay. I kind of want to stay here until this is done, but man, it is going to be a slow incubation. Alright, so anyway, back to this hotel placement. I don't know why I can't put it here. Like, the terrain is pretty much flat here.
Transportation underway.
Okay, there was an area where it was saying it was okay to build. Like, I could build right down there, but I would rather make use of all this space. Guess I'll just have to do that and then try to fit a store next to it. Oh, also one of the other things I did in the last episode is I replaced the central path with a thicker path. I don't know if that actually affects, like, guest transportation or anything, but it looked kind of weird having the little ones everywhere. Okay, we need a substation over here.
Asset has been delivered.
These guys are in their new enclosure. Are they all in here? I didn't actually look at their... Okay, they need one more. So that's at the bottom here. Make one with a different color scheme. %60%.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort,
En route to feeder.
Okay, so what's our stats looking at? Okay variety. 17 dinosaurs. Facility rating is great, though.
Now this contract could really help us both out.
Okay, Parasaurolophus with a dinosaur rating of 44. That I can do. Parasaurolophus, currently rating 42. So I just have to apply one of these and it'll be good. So yeah, I think this park is coming along decently now. I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but apparently what I'm doing is good enough for the rating system. Okay, I think this hotel is only okay because there's nobody in it yet, so the demand is still low. Let's see, fun, shopping, food, drink, everything is in the blue. What was that sound? I think that was my fossils coming in. It's weird that you don't always get, like, an announcement when your fossils come in. But maybe it's just delayed sometimes. So let's get some Giganotosaurus going on. Giganatos. Okay, you guys are still ticking along. Indominus should be nearly ready to release. What else do I get? We get the mission and we get wetland pattern. So, can I get another contract yet? So this is kind of one of those episodes where I gotta keep plinking away at contracts. I think the thing is, this hotel won't be important until there's actually a dinosaur next to it. Because as you can see, there's barely anyone around here. What is the science center? So I'm thinking if I do science last, and that'll be my highest rating, should build a science center. I haven't really been building these because you can't really make much use of them until you've put a whole bunch of time into one division. And all they do is make you more money. Also, the Innovation Center is cool as the entertainment one, but it's really big compared to the other two. So you kind of have to plan for that ahead of time. 87%. Be great if the incubation failed at like 95. Okay, so Parasaurolophus, release, Hintao, release. And they're just gonna get tranked anyway.
Request acknowledged.
Hope these guys are doing alright. Does it really cost 20,000 to trank something? I never look at the price of stuff like the tranking or the expeditions.
Adding task.
Okay, more fossils came in. Look at that big mouthy boy. Here she comes. I just know she's gonna break out right away. She shouldn't, because I'm pretty sure her needs should be all met, but I think she is just prone to breaking out like the raptors are. So that's the Centaur. Put you with your
Asset collection request.
group.
Asset collection request received.
And sell off the Parasaurolophus.
My advice? Take this contract.
I mean, I guess.
Attending to feeder supply.
Make sure to top up those feeders. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for the first, or possibly second time, depending on what the actual canon is with Jurassic World Evolution, or with Jurassic World,
Asset being transported.
I present to you a creature that nature never created, made from some of the deadliest hunters of the prehistoric
Commencing
world,
asset transit.
the Indominus Rex.
Way to go.
Look at her. All weird looking with those indents in the skull. It is a glorious monstrosity. Though I think they actually beat out the design of the Indominus Rex with the design of the Indoraptor. I think the Indoraptor makes a better spooky dino monster. Perfect. There's our star for this episode. Alright. She wants more
Okay,
grassland.
I'm not quite sure what you're doing here, other than playing with fire. An Indominus Rex? You're creating a hybrid, a dangerous hybrid. You're not only creating life, you're condemning it. Hopefully not your own.
I think this enclosure is actually too small for her. Because if I put more forest, it's going to reduce grassland, so... Angry Missy, you are getting transported.
Acknowledged.
She is pretty cool, though. That weird delay when they go to drink, like they have to be like, what am I doing? Oh yeah, drinking. That's the thing I have to do. Look how high her comfort threshold is, though. Like, anything makes her uncomfortable, and she is going to flip the hell out. I think it's 90% is as low as it can go.
This may not be the easiest of con.
No, I already dealt with you. Alright, she's gonna go for the goat. Oh no, she's gonna get tranked. I like how she just scoops it up with her hands, though. That's nice. Alright, let's try putting her in the other one. I don't know if it's actually bigger. It might be.
Heading to collect the asset.
Well, she didn't try to immediately break out, which is a surprise. Let's see. So, Suchomimus, I have enough, but it's going to be a very weak genome. So let's keep working on that.
Transit has commenced.
I think I'm going to put one of those other carnivores in here somewhere. Also, if I remember, the Indominus actually did have other skins that I could apply to it, right? Yeah, so she actually does have some variety. I wonder what those look like instead of just bone white. Well, I'll definitely be making another one, either here or on Sorna. Not quite so fearsome now, is she? Just hanging from a harness. Even got those little quills on the arms. It's neat. He just wants me to release dinosaurs, so I think we're going to do some throwaways here. Where is the Archaeo? Oh, they are alphabetical. I was just about to say, are they sorted in some way? But yeah, they're only 70,000, and they're pretty much the same sort of cheap herding dinosaur as the Gallimimus and the Ornithomimus and the Struthiomimus. We got a few mimuses, mimis.
This opportunity is solid and can really help the entertainment division. So
I'm working on it.
Please consider it.
Not entirely sure what a genome is, but if it's new, I like it. So, is it new? Yes? Then it fits the bill.
Okay, we're gonna have to check back with her in a second and see if she likes her new enclosure. I'll just keep working on this DNA. The answer is yes. She is happy with the size of this enclosure, which means she probably won't try to break out now. Unless there's like a storm. Interesting that she does have a population upper cap, though, considering that despite the changes they made to carnivores, she will apparently still try to kill everything. So I don't know what you would put it with. Maybe she also can't kill brachiosaurs. They're just too big. Yep. That is the sign of a highly polished and highly budgeted game. Yeah, I'd be unhappy too if my head just clipped through a concrete fence. So much for containing her. It's weird to think of this just kind of happily roaming around its enclosure. I mean, it's considerably bigger enclosure than they had her in the movie. Who's got a disease? Ain't no diseases on my island.
Adding task.
Alright, so let's see if we can get this next mission going, and then pop over to Sorna to see what's going on there. That is definitely going to be an island that I think we're going to have some building episodes on. I'm gonna keep sending these two out for now. I mean, the only dinosaurs I actually need. Alright, so how's this doing over here? See, now there's demand because there's actually a dinosaur around. So let's see if I can get a restaurant or something going down here.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Indo, my cousin, you want to go bowling with me? Okay, so this is doing good here. Nearly got this genome complete. I forgot to release my throwaways. At the very least, it means that...
Ladies and gentlemen, how about some fun with your friends at our new bowling alley?
That's an Archaeornithomimus. I don't like the way they look. And I don't just mean their appearance, but also the way they look at me.
They're thick little bird fellas. Look at those hips.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you.
Yeah, she's just chilling. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna sell that extra feeder and put a goat feeder in.
Congratulations are in order, and thanks, too. So, this is me giving you both.
Here comes our mission. That's it?
Hey, if this place is a celebration of evolution, then shouldn't our facilities evolve as well?
I've already done a
That's
contract.
yes, and that you should be a part of this, which means another yes from you. What do you say?
Okay, there's the Kentrosaurus.
Okay.
Okay, I already
objective
completed
here
the
is
first
to
part.
Update the park, add excitement, that X factor, or in our case, the T-Rex factor. Come on, am I right? Huh?
So what you're saying is you want me to make another
The way I
T-Rex.
figure it, familiarity breeds contempt. So let's mix it up a bit. We need more warm bodies coming through the turnstiles. Whatever it takes to do that, well, let's do that.
What are
Make
we
a
at
change
now,
for the
like
better. Am I right?
5? There was Rexella, and then there was like the ones I kept making for the mission.
Me, or is Isaac embracing chaos? Now this could be interesting.
Every show needs a star, and ours is definitely a diva. So that T-Rex I mentioned earlier, let's get a new one into the mix. Do it, and a star is most definitely born. Oh, and make sure our guests get a front row seat to the show, obviously.
A T-Rex will always draw attention, but I shouldn't have to remind you how dangerous they can be. The world has never seen a more alpha predator.
But we have an Indominus now, you can't say that. She's more alpha, I was about to say, where did she go? She's just hanging out up there. She might... Yeah, she's not happy about this storm. I think she's gonna break out. I should probably stop her. Right? I should probably, like, send an ACU to trank her right now before she goes into rage mode. We'll get to that in a minute.
I can't thank you enough, which means I'm not gonna try.
Which means I'm not gonna thank you at all.
Setting additional task.
No, you're not gonna try to get out, are you? Why would you do that? Don't worry, folks. It's reinforced electrified concrete.
We've some work you might be interested.
Ladies and gentlemen, conditions have started to pass. Please resume.
Should give up eventually, right? So this is a bit of a weird thing. Even if their comfort goes back up, they won't necessarily stop attacking. They, like, get stuck in a loop. Oh, she might have given up for the moment. Yeah, see? So, they won't do it forever, but they'll definitely do it a lot longer than their comfort stays low.
Request received. Responding to repair.
See? Nothing to worry about. What else was damaged? Okay, that's repaired. Now we're waiting on this T-Rex. I actually thought she was going to break out, and I was just totally going to let it happen. I mean, I don't think we could have reenacted a T-Rex versus Indominus battle by opening the gate for the T-Rex and hoping she'll wander over there. This is where, again, a fast-forward function would be really nice in this game, because right now I am just sitting here waiting, basically. Like, I guess I could be trying to find somewhere to fit in shopping. Let's switch this to a Jurassic nom, set it to 15 or 16. Set it to a 6-pin. And let's see if I can fit a clothes shop somewhere around here. Probably a little far away, but we'll see. I think I've almost got these two maxed out already. Jemima's 82, Giganotosaurus 73. So they are both practical additions. Alright, I swear, as soon as we get this entertainment division mission, we were gonna go to Sorna. It's been like 2 episodes of me going, yeah, we'll pop over there. And I still haven't gotten a Nublar, which I have to do. Alright, that is a suitable amount of shopping for them. This just looks... It looks so crowded. It's a good thing that this game doesn't quite have the space requirements of Parkosaurus, though, because you need really big enclosures in that game, and this game's maps are too small for you to make use of that. Parkosaurus is really cool, though, and again, I would like to get around to doing a series on that at some point, once I'm done with this, but, you know, this game's fairly long.
Feeder supplies inbound.
Even if it doesn't really have much replayability, because it's always, you know, the same stuff happening, the same missions in the same order of islands.
I couldn't think of anyone else I'd rather offer this contract to than you. Hmm?
Yeah, that's a little
no
too
lie.
many.
It's not really the truth either, but whatever.
We don't have any room for that many. Alright, T-Rex again. I think Coastal is the only one that really makes the T-Rex look different. Because that one makes it really dark, but the rest just kind of add like stripes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Maintain safety protocols. Okay, we just need to...
Okay, we need to get our T-Rex front and center. Maximum guest exposure. Well, maintaining safety protocols, of course.
Yeah, I mean, keep everyone safe, but don't overdo it. The protocols are guidelines, right? First and foremost, let's give our guests the show they've come to see. The ultimate T-Rex encounter. The roar of the crowd. The roar of our star performer. Think of the possibilities.
Yep, there's that old sabotage again.
Control relinquished.
Easy enough.
Sabotage resolved.
I mean, the T-Rex, again, is not... Oh. What are you agitated about? Comfort, agitated. So did they really just script it so she tries to break out, knowing that there's no reason for her to? Oh, well, she's alright now, so... just forget that.
Crew responding to repair request. Acknowledging request for repair crew.
I don't know why she was agitated. Also, how long do you think these Archaeanthemimuses are going to last in there with her? I mean, if she eats a goat, she should be alright. It just depends which one's closer to her. Alright, 2.5 minutes left. And all that's left to unlock is the fossil zone. Kentrosaurus is from the mission I'm doing right now. The Menchisaurus. Makes sense that you get that one on Sorna. Majungasaurus, which is also Sorna. Carnotaurus, which is the science mission, or just science. And the Allosaurus, which I really want to see because they look pretty cool in Fallen Kingdom. For what little screen time they had. Are you? Alright. She seems to like hanging out in that back area. Okay, so she just gets randomly agitated then. But these walls are tough enough that they seem to be able to stand up to her. I'm not seeing any kind of sparks, though, when she hits it. Oh. There we go. Did I not replace that section over there? I think this is electrified. The wall's not even damaged enough yet to repair it. Another thing that kind of annoys me is that you can't just send a ranger team somewhere. Like, you can't send them to sit here and wait to preempt the wall breaking. What are you doing? Just kind of got bored of attacking. Like, I'm gonna go find another wall to attack. Start tearing up the railings there. Six seconds. So I'm glad that these walls are actually tough enough to withstand some attacks, considering they're the most expensive walls.
Yeah, that's how we do it in the entertainment division. Sure, the scientists can bring them back from the brink, but we put them in front of the world. Heck of a job. Heck of a job.
I understand the appeal of featuring the T-Rex, I mean, I get it. Really. But if that show of yours ever goes pear-shaped, well, you know what can happen. Any doubt? Ask your friend Dr. Malcolm.
Ask him about the time that he got fucked up when a T-Rex threw him into a bathroom. Alright, we completed the contract. Now we are going to go to Sorna, like I said. We're going to check it out, and then we're going to call it an episode. And I believe this one has a similar...
You've got a larger landmass to deal with on this island. More opportunities for success, and, of course, for the unexpected, which shouldn't be unexpected, but, you know, it just always is.
I actually wasn't expecting to start with a compound thing like this. I thought it was just going to be a couple ruined buildings.
An island Dr. Malcolm's all too familiar with. Site B. Long since reclaimed by nature, mostly. Taming this place will likely be your toughest challenge yet. And speaking of taming, a number of wild attractions make up the local population. Full disclosure, some of them have very long and very sharp teeth.
Do not let this place fool you. Like Central Park in New York City, what appears to be nature is actually an elaborate illusion. On this island, the dinosaurs are running wild. But that can't be true because they're contained, aren't they? Their situation and their existence is both artificial and real. A recursive nightmare. Like the Dragon Curve, a potentially dangerous Mandelbrot set. Fractal, fraction, fractured. All from the same root word. Frangere, Latin for to break. So you see, creation and destruction are really one and the same.
I think that was the most Goldblum we got at once in the entire game. Which I guess makes sense for the island that he has starred on. So there she is, Spinosaur. She's running wild. But all they've got is a Spinosaur and some Stegosaurs. And of course, because the dinosaurs can't survive naturally in this game because of the way the systems work, there have to be these goofy-ass feeders just sitting around. So I was kind of hoping they would give us the whole island and not this stupid ring, but I guess can't expect too much. Alright, so what do we actually have? We have an ACU, power station, a security center, and a storm defense station. So we don't really have much of a park right now. And that means I gotta do this. I didn't actually look at how much money we have. Okay, we got this whole area up here too, so that's gonna be like hotel territory. Sadly, I would like to make like an open concept park, you know, with safari jeeps and all that, but of course we can't do that because it's not in the game. I think it's better to just lower all this to the level of the stuff out there. There's going to be a lot of work to get this thing into shape. But what we're going to need first is we're going to need an enclosure. Well, we're going to need some structure-y stuff going on, some operations. We're going to need research, fossil, and expedition, as well as ranger. So we're going to need to kind of find a good spot for this stuff. And I might want to just put it near the front here, maybe move it later. Well, I definitely want an expedition center because that means getting new dinosaurs. Here's friggin' train constraints. We're gonna get that a lot, I think.
I'd suggest making the most of any downtime. You know, send out expeditions. Get the squares to research something. Make me a coffee, that sort of thing. Cream and 2 sugars.
Alright, first off, we're gonna need some kind of path to work with. And I can't even build that because there's pointless fences. I mean, it's a neat little look, but again, it's not a functional look for a park in this game, unfortunately. So, let's see, a little bit of a curve, maybe? Now, this is going to have to be changed around, but I think I'll do an enclosure there. As well as one maybe around there. Gonna have to get rid of the water first. I mean, don't even need it right now. Alright, I think that's a good start for the layout. I mean, again, I'm gonna have to do a lot of flattening and such. I have to kind of just commit to a height. Because having it all wobbly and wonky like this is going to make it too hard to build. Get rid of the water. And put it back in a second. Just want to make sure we have a nice, even height to start with. So I can make the most of this building space. And I'll just kind of, you know, work outward. So let's get a expedition center going. Again, I can move this stuff later once I have more areas developed. But if I can get this stuff built right away, then it will open up some new stuff for me. Because this should free up most of the dinosaurs that don't require a unlock from a specific mission or division. Alright, I'm seeing yellow dots. That's what I wanted to see. So what do we got? Muttaburrasaurus. We've got Gigantospinosaurus. Unrelated to the Spinosaur, it's actually a Stegosaur. Kentrosaurus we unlocked. Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus, Stegosaurus, Gigantosaurus is our previous one there. Pentaceratops, Parasaurolophus is already unlocked. Stegosaurus, Sauropelta, Apatosaurus, Stegosaurus, Sauropelta, and Pentaceratops. So we've got a lot of options for dinosaurs. I mean, you gotta capture a fight between these two. You would think the Spinosaur should be able to win this. it's also taking a lot of damage. Alright, so just about ready to call it an episode now that it's gone way too long, as usual. But yeah, I think when we start next time, I will get an enclosure going here, right next to starting area, and hopefully round up these stegosaurs. But until then, I've been Shadefire, this has been Jurassic World Evolution, and we are starting to get closer to the end, now that we've got our final island unlocked and have started working on it. But we'll get to that next time. Take care, everyone.